don't have to see eye to eye to walk hand in hand. That's what Reverend Rick Warren says about President-elect Obama and the invitation he's accepted to deliver that invocation at the inauguration next month. The California pastor had this to say last night.
This one will shock you. I happen to love Democrats and Republicans. And for the media's purpose, I happen to love gays and straights. So, you know what? I can't even get my wife to agree with me on everything.
So is Reverend Warren now alienating some conservatives by trying to appeal to liberals? Time for America's Voices. Let's bring in Mary Walter from Fox News Radio, along with Bill Press, a radio talk show host. And Mary, I'm going to go ahead and start with you. This whole idea of reaching out to people who, may not be along the lines of what you believe in, isn't this something that the Christian right should embrace? Love thy neighbor. What are your listeners saying about that?
Absolutely. Love thy neighbor, but it harkens back a little bit to hate the sin, love the sinner type thing. And one of the angles we were discussing about this was this guy is preaching from the pulpit as he should, but he's also electioneering from the pulpit. Does that make him any different than Jeremiah Wright electioneering from the pulpit? And honestly, the listeners seem to feel that Rick Warren is a very genuine guy. Like, he probably really does love all people and probably really does want to get along with everyone, and that's fine. But some people have a hard time buying it on the left, and I think rightfully so, and I think this may shock you that I agree with that it's kind of hard to buy it when he's saying, yes, but they shouldn't have the same rights that we have. But given that, I think people on the right are also saying, wait a minute, we're not buying that Obama's suddenly embracing the right. I don't think that they buy that at all. They see this for what it is, as a politically expedient choice of picking Rick Warren, because he's saying, oh, well, maybe the right will be a little bit nicer to me and they're going to see me in a friendlier light, but I don't think they're buying it at all.
And Mary, thank you for your sentiments on that. And I want to bring in Bill now and ask you. Now, Warren has openly said he opposes gay marriage, he opposes abortion, yet last night at this function he was speaking at, rock star Melissa Etheridge performed a song, and you just heard him earlier saying that he's okay, with gays. And, what are your thoughts on that? And is this going to, maybe bring the left into him, and maybe they'll accept him a little bit more?
No, not at all. Listen, I think my listeners, by the way, who are all Obama supporters, that they feel betrayed. They really do feel betrayed. These are people who are pro-choice, who are pro-gay rights, and who are pro-respect for science. Okay, these are issues that are really important to them. And now they see that one of the first voices of the Obama administration that they're going to hear is a preacher who is anti-choice, who is anti-gay rights, who doesn't believe in evolution, thinks creationism should be taught in the public schools. This is not what the kind of change they expected from Barack Obama. And they do feel betrayed, they feel disappointed, and they don't buy it. For Rick Warren to say, oh, I love gays, and yet he denies them equal rights under the Constitution in the same breath. I mean, I think the guy is a hypocrite when it comes to this issue.
But Bill, you just woke up and realized that Barack Obama is a politician? That he's going to say what he needs to say to get elected? Oh my gosh.
No, Barack Obama, this is certainly a political move. I would agree with that. But again, I think so far in his transition, I think, and my listeners believe, Barack Obama has been batting 1,000. His cabinet, superb people, Republicans and Democrats. This is his first big mistake, and people don't understand why, again, would this position of honor be given to somebody who doesn't believe that all Americans are equal under the Constitution? That is wrong.
And I think that what he's trying to do is he's kind of pulling a page out of the Bill Clinton handbook. You run a study group first and find out what most people think, and that's the decision you go with. He's not taking a firm stand, and I think that's how he's going to lead. He's not going to take a firm stand. He's going to do what he thinks is going to get him reelected.
Okay, Bill, we have time. Last word.
Real quickly, if you have a meeting at the White House, you want everybody around the table, fine, include Rick Warren. The invocation at your inauguration, you put somebody up there who shares your values. Rick Warren does not.
All right, Bill, Mary, thank you very much for your thoughts on this.
All right. Thanks, guys.